Hello and welcome back to SMT5. So last time we dealt with the super boss, and this time we're doing something a little bit calmer. We're going to go and end the game. We're going to do our third ending, the Bethel ending, and as you know we need to go to the Temple of Eternity, all the way down to the main hall, and then we need to see a cutscene that we have seen before, except this time we're going to join the creepy evil looking angel. And, we'll see how it goes. So, let's go. Now, this cutscene may end up being different, because we've now done all the side quests. It might not. It might be that the divergence point is a little bit later, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I forget which part's first. Is it the, weird tree first? I believe it's the weird tree. Also, we do have Tao here. I need to switch up our party. Although Tao might join us for this one, who knows?
This is the temple's top floor. The path should open once we offer the 3 keys.
I wonder how this scene would look if you hadn't done the same stuff with Tao earlier in the game. Because I kind of assumed that she joined you due to your decisions. But, I mean, maybe not. Maybe she always joined you no matter what your decisions were previously in the game. Don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter much either way.
At last, we are free to walk the path to the Empyrean. There lies the end and the beginning. The source of the eternal light that reforges our world. The Nahalbino who reaches it can mold the world as they so choose. Be that divine architect. Pass through the Empyrean and take your place on the throne. Do not forget, some aim to usurp your newfound reign. Show them no hesitation.
It's seeming pretty similar so far. Although I don't remember quite as many loading screens previously.
Tokyo abided by your god's whims, yet it was destroyed. Is that Bethel's justice?
Consider its destruction inevitable. For God's anger burns many and spares none.
Silence, Angel! I'd fight to restore Tokyo no matter what some sick god desires. I'll do everything I can to bring it back.
Hear him well, messenger. The world belongs to a host of the divine, not some misguided dictator.
It is pretty cold-blooded to just straight up kill Angel there.
This one rejects the order of the Creator, ushering forth the era of the myriad gods.
Next up, this is our group, or at least it should be our group.
The only way to maintain order in this world is to give it all to God. Everything. That includes even our own lives.
Ichiro Dazai, why do you show yourself here?
I'm here to do what needs to be done. Even if I stray from the path, I'll do whatever I have to do. It doesn't matter. So long as we win.
God's word remains unchanging. As Archangel, I am sworn to defend it. And if I must taint myself as an Ahobino to do so, then we shall carry out his will. As one!
It is really hard to see Dazai as anything but evil at this point in the game. I guess they are being manipulated by Lucifer, or at least that was the hints that we got, so, you know, there's a little bit in there from that, but he really seems like the moment he took off his hat, he just became pure evil.
This one, a staunch believer in the Creator's order, even defying his will to enforce it. One side desires the throne for a land reborn anew, while the other pines for the world of old. Such a position of power cannot remain vacant for eternity. A leader must rise and take it. You must take it.
Young man, are you well? You suddenly stopped moving. Nothing I said would reach you. But if it was nothing, I'm relieved. Let us keep moving.
Hey, thought you'd be here. Nice work clearing the way to the Empyrean.
Now, onward, my brother. For the throne and all the world is now the Amatsukame's.
Hold it! There's no need for all that. We'll just entrust everything to God. You're the smart guy here, right? It's been bugging me since the summit. Zeus and Odin were big-time gods, but both of them wanted it all. They were never gonna play nice. So what do you think is gonna happen in your world of gods? Endless war.
What are you?
You know these gods will eat each other alive! They won't ever see eye to eye. But here's the thing. If we just let the Creator do his work, everyone will get their fair share. Don't you get it? How could someone who is all-powerful, all-seeing, all-knowing, ever steer us wrong?
He speaks the truth. And protecting this divine order has ever been my sacred duty as Archangel. Yet I see that in my fettered angel form, I cannot hope to prevail against you. That much I concede. But for the Almighty, and the world He gave us, I shall embrace darkness as a fallen angel.
I still don't entirely get why she does this at this point. This is before we've even decided what side we're on. I guess the other parties aren't meant to think that we're like just straight up stronger than everybody, which we are of course. So maybe they're like, well, we would have to do this anyway potentially to win, but... You know, it does seem a little bit odd that she does this and then we're like, yeah, you know what? That's the side I want to be on. This seems like we're doing good work. Also, how did Dazai get his teleportation abilities? That was never quite explained. It was almost like the cap he was wearing was, you know, nullifying his abilities. It was dampening his power. This continues to be extremely creepy, by the way. Maybe Dazai's cap is like one of the strongest relics in this world, and it's actually something that's, you know, capable of holding back a god's power. Who knows? That's my headcanon from this point onwards.
Don't tell me you...
I will uphold God's will at all costs, even if it condemns me and severs me from His grace. Just like that serpent in the garden.
Ah, Abdel. No matter how much you change on the outside, Your faith as an archangel is unshakable!
You fools would bite into the forbidden fruit with God's name upon your lips. Even so, the new world is mine to create. And when my world of infinite gods is born, we will protect Japan far better than you ever could.
Not so fast. Sounds like you forgot about us.
Indeed. The Empyrean throne is rightfully ours. Though, of course, we have something a little different in mind for it.
With my own two hands, I will destroy that throne. And humanity will shape their own world.
Notice how they talk about the serpent in the garden, and then Nuwa turns up? Just saying, I'm starting to think that's not a coincidence.
We must make haste as well, Ichiro Dazai.
One defies God in his own name, betraying his word for his will. One seeks to open up heaven and rebuild the world as he rebuilt his divine kin. Truly, this was an unexpected development. My original aim was much different. You have fought through the opposing forces of chaos and order. Here at the end of all things, where do your loyalties lie? What path does your heart long for?
Okay, so apparently, if we want to go for the secret ending, you choose I will destroy the throne at this point. But, because we don't, we're gonna uphold God's order. So let's go with it.
Your will has been made known to me. Thus will I await you beyond heaven and earth.
Okay. So let's see what happens. I wonder if anyone's going to meet us as we go through the portal. I'd guess not on this route. But we'll see.
So this is... It has been a long journey. You have done well in coming this far. We stand before the Pillar Imperial, a path of light that leads Nahobino to the highest heaven. To see your goals achieved, I will stand by your side until the very end. For creation is the will of the universe itself, and overseeing it is the reason I came into being. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Say.
Ah, wait, there's something I want to give you. I know you came to the Empyrean to take the throne and become the new ruler.
Well done.
But the choices you've made really show your devotion and how you won't be misled by others. With that kind of conviction, I believe you can create a truly beautiful world. As the goddess, I want to give you my blessing. Here, take this. The goddess offered something to you. It suddenly emits a burst of light and is quickly absorbed into your being. We've achieved rank violation? Huh. What is that? I'm guessing that's to do with the true ending. But I have no idea what it is. Hello.
Oh.
Waken to a new miracle.
Welcome
See,
to the
see
world.
for yourself. Okay. What is rank violation? Cost 10. Level limit for demon fusion is lifted. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So you can fuse things that are a higher level than your own level. Huh. I'm going to leave that be. I'm not going to take it, mainly because I don't think we need it for this route. But that's very interesting. So that's your reward for getting all the side quests done, I assume. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll do a save. And I guess we'll just carry on? Yeah, that's fine. I don't even think we need to buy that much. Oh, yeah, I did want to do some party changes. Trumpeter last, Chiyu second, because Chiyu's got something that can activate against everything. Idun Vital. There we go. Now Abdel? Oh, hello.
So you've come after all. You would bear witness to the glory of our god?
Atsuta just doesn't get it. His trust in the Amatsukami is misplaced. But we'll make him see, one way or another. So you gotta take out Tsukuyomi.
Can do.
That would be ideal. If he can be silenced, Atsuta may yet abandon his foolish ambition. To that end, I grant you the full might of Bethel. In his holy name, may it serve you well.
Oh, is this a new demon, or?
Now, we better move, Abdel.
Indeed. I pray for your success.
Dazai cracks me up. I actually don't hate his design. But the way he just kind of, you know, did that eye movement and a lot of stuff he does is just so weird. You're now able to command a copy of Herald Abdel. Alright then. Let's go and fuse Herald Abdel. Why not? Seems cool to me. World of Shadows. I wonder if you would have got her if you had a space in your party. Maybe not.
Welcome.
It does say it's through special fusion, so. Level 80. I mean, sure, we'll make Herald Abdel. Oh, but it's a lower level. It's not the like crazy Herald Abdel. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I do need a space in my party, so excuse me. Who do we hate the most? Belphegor. Easy. See ya. Right. Demon Fusion. Special Fusion. Abdel. Why not? I mean, it's only going to be a level 80 because the things that it's fusing that are fusing into it aren't very good on our end, but whatever. So what's that? Light's Descent is a severe light attack to all foes. Chance of instant kill when striking weakness. You got the 5 physical attacks, and then we got some medium force attacks. You're going to get some good moves later. I think Light Pleroma makes a lot of sense. I think High Restore makes sense. You're going to get an electric move anyway in Narukami. Narukami, I believe, is the heavy electric move that ignores affinity and pierces through. What's Light's Descent again? I know I literally just read it, so I should be able to remember. Okay, that's Severe Light to all foes. It's on Magic. Okay, Floral Gust. Do we have a light attack that isn't on Magic? We have White Draco Strike. There you go. That seems good. heal seems harmless, and then what's the best one of these? Probably Steel Needle? Yeah, I think Steel Needle is probably best, but they're all pretty bad. There we go. Lore. A high-ranking angel that is wholly devoted to God. The name Abdel carries the meaning of slave to God, which supposedly originates from the Arabic word for slave. Of the angels who followed Satan, Abdel was the only one to reject the temptation to rebel against God and instead received God's praises for returning to his side. Abdel then led the angels to fight against Lucifer. Okay.
Is this demon to your liking?
Yes, let's make it.
I will fight at your side.
Short and to the point. Right, so we now have Abdel. I forgot that she wasn't going to get any level ups, I'll admit. I was expecting like something else there, but that's okay. Trumpeter, you have been removed from the party. Abdel is now our new best friend. She is, of course, significantly lower leveled, but do any other members of our party have like a reason to be in here lore-wise? No. So, you know, she kind of just wins. One thing that she doesn't win at, however, is having her abilities in the right order. So let's just do a quick little change here. Go. Actually, I would do it like this. There we go. Except that, now that I think about it, I want to swap these directly. And then swap those two. There we go. I think this seems good. Right. Abdel. 0 XP to the next level, which is always very fun to me. Right, we'll do a little save on top of that one. If she's level 80, I assume that she's the right level for this path, so we'll just keep her there. We'll level her for a couple of grimoires on the way past. I suspect at level 95, we are so OP that we will literally just, like, run this entire route through, like, no issues. So that's fine. A couple of fizz dampeners. There is somebody on that platform. Now, hopefully this person is not going to ask me for a ton of money. They might, but hopefully they don't. We could do the Zeus fight, I suppose, but we'll see. Ordinarily, envoys such as ourselves would not be permitted to enter, so this is the same thing. Yeah, that's the same thing. Zeus fight, we'll leave it be for just now. We can come back to it at the end. Right. So this is Melchizedek. Maybe this is the end of his quest line. Maybe we get Michael. Ah, Alpax, thank you for your help. Alpax, thank you for help before. Because of your efforts in gathering the power of the 3 angels, Lord Michael has been revived. You can find him in the Temple of Eternity. I have no doubt that he'll bless you with his power. Please, I urge you to go see him. Okay, well, party-wise, goodbye, Snake. There we go. People who are just completely useless in our party are just gonna get chucked out at this point. I'm not worried about it. This isn't our, this isn't the save that we're coming back to do anything late game, so none of them really matter. Except for Serenup, of course. Serenup, of course, matters a lot. I think that Michael is here, right? Because he's in the main hall. So he'll just be literally through this portal. Maybe he'll ask us to go and kill the demon that we killed on the other route. That's possible. Nahobino, violator of the Lord's condemnation. I am Michael, a seraph in service to God. Melchizedek has told me much about you. I must thank you, Alpax. You've done a lot for my sake.
Now then.
Alpax, the world you seek is one that is the same as the Lord's, and for that I would like to lend you my power. But first, I must ask a favor of you. Strike down Belial, the Red Dragon. Belial is a true monster. Long ago, he was an angel, but chose to stray from the path. He holds power so terrible it was able to decimate 2 cities. But do you have the power to defeat that tyrant? Will you do it? Will you defeat Belial? Yeah. Glorious blessings upon you, Alpax. You must make your way to the castle of Ariok, the Demon King. Belial, the Red Dragon, is in the deepest depths of those vile walls. Go and take great care, he must be slain. Okay. No problem. Wait, is there a teleporter on this side? There is. Okay, cool. This will be a 10-minute trip. Quick in, out, we'll be right back. Let's do a little ley line crossing. Although, what I will say is this might be more difficult than I give it credit for, because Belial, when we got him, was level 92. So this could imply that the boss itself is also level 92. Which would be, fairly strong. It would be a challenge, I would say. I think it's a possible challenge, definitely, but we may have to move Abdel out of our party. This way. Actually go towards the audience chamber rather than away from it. Let's go. Well, what have we here? The Naubino of Law. The King of Vengeance no longer rules this castle. What business have you here? Don't answer that. Those angels sent you here to kill me, did they not? Fallen as I am, I, Belial, was once an angel. I know how they think. Normally, I'm not one for sullying my own hands. I'd much prefer to manipulate my enemies into their own ruin. Well, once in a while couldn't hurt. Show me the power of a Naubino, a true god. I shall burn your entire being out of existence. Ooh, we haven't heard this music in a while. It's just normal battle music, but we haven't heard it in ages. Now, I don't know what he's weak to, but I do know that this will work. Yep. I also know that this will work. Because, of course, they ignore resistances, so they're 100% guaranteed to work. Do a little bowl. Abdel is then the perfect turn for us to use Spyglass on to tell us a little bit more about this guy. Okay, so ton of strength. He's level 80. He's weak to ice. And he's weak to, well, and we can hit him with that light move from Abdel, basically. Okay, he mostly uses dark moves and fire moves. What are we working with? We're immune to fire, which is good. We also resist dark. Immune to fire. You're weak to dark. That's a problem, but we can cope. Right, I'm so not worried about us dying that I'm going to use Tholastic Calamity. Just to start hitting them. Chi-Yu, also an ice user. Perfect. Idun is going to do extreme overheal here, which should keep Abdel alive. Then Abdel, I think that is a medium strength attack better than using a severe light attack? Probably not, right?
Heaven's judgment!
That's pretty good. That's cool. So lowered my stats, but I just raised my stats, so that does nothing really. And that's a severe attack to one person. So as long as he doesn't use it on Abdel, we're fine. Right, Tholastic Calamity. Cool. Chi-Yu should now use Glacial Blast. It's unlikely to ever miss, which is good. Idun, I want to immediately raise our stats again, so I'm going to. Abdel, let's go for a little Light's Descent again. We're going to hit with another Tholastic Calamity. A Magatsuhi would be lovely for us here. I think we could actually kill him in a single Magatsuhi thing. It's okay, I'm going to Golden Apple again. I know that I'm not raising our HP, but by doing that, even if he uses Debilitate, we still have a double attack up, which is pretty good. He might use it twice, but, you know, If he does, that tells us something. So he used it once. And then he used that on the next person down the line. Maybe he'll use it on a Dune next. That would be interesting. Elastic Calamity. Couple of hits. Chi-Yu, Glacial Blast. Idun, I'm immediately just going to spam another Golden Apple. Because we're going to get Max Magatsuhi next turn, and I want to hit as much damage as possible. Right, Light's Descent. Gonna hit with another Elastic Calamity. Doing 600 damage a hit is not bad, and that was 3 hits, so 1,800 damage. Another 1,000 damage, basically. We can just use Energy Drain here, which is very good. Puts him down into a desperation state. You know what? Guard. Then we can't be killed by the instant kill. He went for the same target. Interesting. So not moving down a line, just randomly attacking. He's gathering Magatsuhi, but little does he know, I already gathered mine, and mine's better. Now, there are many different ways we could handle this. Oh, she comes with Shield of God. That's really cool. I'm going to use Savage, which will mean that all of our abilities will cost double the MP but deal double damage. My logic for using this is, well, our abilities already hit a weakness, but this will just ramp up the damage extremely high.
Ocean, heed my call.
I mean, this should be doing, what, 2,000, 3,000 damage? Yeah, it did 3,600 damage. I'm going to pass. There's a good reason for this. If I use Energy Drain here, it'll then give us back a bunch of MP and it'll be cheaper to heal. Which I just felt was very, it's kind of just mean to the enemy. Why don't you kill him with one of these? Nice. We got a Fire Sutra and 2 Grimoires and a level up for Abdel.
As expected.
With this level up, we're going to get rid of Myriad Slashes, because Myriad Slashes sucks, because it's low accuracy, and it's weak attacks. Right. So this is the might of a Nahobino. That is enough, both of you. Is Nebrios? Nebrios, you dare to interfere? Belial, I cannot allow that Nahobino to kill you. I've heard this Nahobino possesses techniques of shadow, ones that allow him to fuse demons. I will not allow you to fall into the Nahobino's clutches. It seems our battle is postponed then, Nahobino. It's a shame, truly a shame. What's this level 60 doing dictating terms to me? With such power at your disposal, you could easily create a world of your own design. Let us spar again when the world has been remade. We shall take our leave. Well, again, who's this Nebrios folk to dictate terms to us? It just doesn't seem right. Anyway, give Abdel enough XP to level up again. I think we might be able to get Abdel to, I'm thinking about the number of fights, like 85 or something by the time that we're ready to go. That's fine. I do see the new thing there, but I already know that it's not of interest to us, so one won't worry about it. Right, we'll do a little ley line crossing back over. To the... Oh, it's the Temple of Eternity. Yeah, because I want to go to the main hall of this. I was just working at that one out there. I think I am going to do the Zeus fight as well. I want to see what it's like just at this level. And it might get us another it'll get us another party member potentially as well. Which would be cool. Although we will need to clear another space. Alpax, you have done well. The infernal red dragon's presence has vanished. I sense you must have succeeded in your mission. As I had thought, you are the one who will maintain the world of our Lord. You obtained Michael's Essence. Oh, and XP, which means we get a level up for Abdel. Ooh, okay. I forgot that the quests give level ups as well, which is good. Highlight Pleroma. I'm going to take that over the heal. I think the heal is going to not be that valuable, but I think having two light Pleromas will increase our damage by quite a lot, really. As promised, I shall gladly lend you my power in your battle for order. Michael has joined your party and has been unlocked for fusion. Okay, we got an essence of Michael. Okay. Reasonable stuff. Quests. We'll just clear out the quest list here. There we go. And then analyze. We now have Belial at level 80. Why did I say 40? Who knows? Right. Michael at level 90 he comes in, which is interesting that he's so high leveled, but I guess Belial comes in at level 92, so it's not really that surprising. But it is odd that he's like the same level as the rest of our party. What's he get? So he gets Shield of God, Repel Fire, Ragnarok. Okay, so he's just like got reasonable fire skills, like a lot of the other ones. One of the 4 major angels, his name means he who is like God. He stands at the top of the angel hierarchy and carries a divine armament known to shatter any blade. Cool. And now we head through the portal once more. Now, I do want to check the fusion, because I want to check whether it's the same as it was in SMT3. Because I suspect that it's going to be... Well, in SMT3, I think it was any of the angels made Michael. So I assume this one's going to be the last of the angels that you made would then make Michael.
Oh.
Let's see.
Welcome to...
Demon Fusion, Special Fusion. Michael is made... Oh, from all 3 of the angels. Okay. I think in SMT3 it was any of the 3 angels plus Throne. But, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. What would happen if we made this one? We'd get a level 92 with much better stats. We can't afford it, but, you know, just out of curiosity. We'll do a little register to compendium here. While we're in the area. Then I'm going to buff up Abdel again. I'm going to give her yet another Grimoire. Oh, she's the only one I'm really worried about leveling, because she's the only one who's lower level comparative to the party. We'll do a quick save, and then I think it's off to fight Zeus. Let's go. Yes, that should also mean that Melchizedek is not there, which he isn't. I guess that because it must be because we chose law options throughout the game instead of chaos options. Is that right? Like order options instead of chaos. And then that's why that was a free quest for us, while the Nebrios quest on the other side cost us money because we had chosen the wrong options. I think that's what that one is there, but I'm not entirely sure. Hello.
Oh.
Yeah, we've been here. We know what we're doing. Yeah, I knew you were.
What?
I knew you were tricking me this whole time. Yes. Yes, I'll help you with Zeus. Don't you worry. I'm prepared to face him. Oh. You know what? You. Remove. There we go. Hello.
Harvest time!
I am prepared. Let's go. Oh yeah, she just immediately joined your party. I forgot. Is she even useful for this fight? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I suspect this is going to be quite easy. I think he was in the 80s. If he's in the 90s, then I might have overestimated my strength. 86. Okay. So he was stronger than we were when we got here, but we are now like 10 levels higher than him. Fair enough. What's Demeter like? Level 76. So odd. Like, very odd that she was even, like, added to your party. Let's do this. I think the exact same thing we did in the previous fight will work here. So we do that. Do that. He does have a lot of health, to be fair to him, compared to Belial. And we probably won't have his weakness, because it's probably not going to be ice. In fact, I think we know what his weakness is, I just can't remember it.
Be gone!
She says, using a non-attacking move. It's force. Okay, yeah, he does have a lot of electric attacks. Are we weak to electric right now? We might be. No, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna change Chi-Yu out. I could actually change Abdel. It'd be more optimal to change Abdel out, so I think I might do that, because I'm gonna change Abdel out for Trumpeter, because Trumpeter has a force move, which he's got fairly buffed up. Okay, defense up for Trumpeter is pretty nice. Extra move there. Idun is then going to raise all of our stats. Oh, how's he with stat raising and debuffing? He has the ability to remove... yeah, he has the ability to remove his debuffs and raise his stats. Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to check where we were at with that. This golden apple gives us an above max... yeah, above max HP thing there. And I'll use Toxic Spray to try and lower his defense. That's fine. Right. We got a block, so that's the end of his turn. And our attack and defense is down, but it doesn't matter because they just went back to normal. Apart from Trumpeter, who blocked it. It's kind of odd. Here, I think our best move is Yabusami Shot. I also think it's the best one for Chi-Yu. It's definitely not high damage. We can say that for sure. Use Bowl. Might want to do a heal. We'll see. We'll do one of these on the first go round. So that's 1,000 damage. He has a lot more health, definitely, than the previous one. Do we want to start using Kanabi Veil? I don't know. I kind of get the feeling I want to use Divine Arrowfall here. That will do a lot of damage. Scholastic Calamity might do... This is probably going to do more. Yeah. That does about 1,000 damage. Okay. You can continue using that over and over again. Idun, I don't think we want to heal this turn. I'm going to use Energy Drain on Idun's turn. Well, the miss is horrible, obviously, but what can you do? Hey, double block. Nice. Magatsuhi not maxed out. We're not really worried about his stats apart from for Trumpeter, so I guess actually yes, I do want to use our heal buff. That's fine. Chi-Yu's gonna hit again. Idun's gonna do big golden apple. Gives us all stats up. Most importantly, gives Trumpeter max stats. I do want to use Toxic Spray. I was going to use it last turn, but you know, things got away from us. Scholastic Calamity. Chi-Yu can then hit one of these. Idun, I still think the best move is to use Energy Drain and hit it. There we go. And then Trumpeter can finish off with a Toxic Spray, which keeps the defense down on and puts it down to 2 defense down. Magatsuhi is maxed. Lowered all stat debuffs, that's fine. Buffed himself up. Well, let's start with a Fry Cudgel. The reason why we want to use this is because it's based on level. Our level is 95, therefore this is going to do some insane damage. Yeah. That was pretty good. Right. One of these. We're then going to hit him again. We're not worried about Trumpeter necessarily on this one. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use Bowl. I'm then going to make sure that I get an extra hit. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I get an extra hit on the Trumpeter here for 1,000 damage. We're then going to... Well, I'm also not worried about us dying. So, actually, if I do this, I think I'm happier with life. Yeah, there we go. Chi-Yu is going to guard. Idun is going to guard. And then Trumpeter is going to use Toxic Spray. And we got the poison. Wonderful. Let's see. Should I have been scared? No, Idun dodged it. Perfect. That's what we wanted to see. We need to reapply our stat buff, but that's okay. Chiyu hits yet another. It's gonna hit yet another Yabusami shot. Idun can do a full heal, plus the stat up, which is great. Obviously, now we have full stats. Trumpeter, Zanbarian. That actually doing 1,000 damage a hit. Given that our Fry Cudgel did like 3,000 damage, doing 1,000 with a basic attack is really nice. Elastic Calamity. Chiyu can then use this. I'm going to use Energy Drain on Idun's turn, which she shouldn't miss because she has a double accuracy up. Nice. Got 47 MP off of that. Do I use another Toxic Spray? Of course I do. 2 defense down is huge. If he removes it, he removes it. She dodged again. Is her agility insane? Why does she keep dodging? I shouldn't complain, but like I kind of want to. I mean, it's high. It's not higher than anyone else's though. Right, crit. I know that our first 2 crits don't do an awful lot, but they basically allow Trumpeter to have 2 turns, and that's the main benefit of them. Definitely gonna do another energy drain here. 52 MP. Love to see it. Zanbarian does over 1,000 damage. We can then do Elastic Calamity. See, this is how I think Idun should be gaining back MP if we play our strategy right. Like every while we're on downtime turn, she should just be using Energy Drain constantly, gaining that MP back. I mean, what, she gained back like almost 200 MP in the last 2 turns. It's not bad. Don't need to redo Toxic Spray, so we'll do another 1,000 damage. Cool. Magatsuhi will max out at the end of that. Please don't remove your debuffs. He's gathering Magatsuhi. What is his Oni action? That's crazy. So he didn't recover from his debuffs, so I'm going to hit him with a Fry Cudgel, which did 4,400 damage. We can then do this. Nice. Chiyu is going to hit for another one. Another 400 damage odd. I would love to do a stat up this turn. I'm going to set up Bull for the stat up. I would also love to keep his defense down. Is there a way of doing that? Yes. The way of doing that is to do this. Immediately hit him with the defense down. I then need to crit on that turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to crit again. I was working out who was most likely to die. I think Trumpeter is most likely. Maybe. Golden Apple. Actually, I think Idun is probably most likely to die, but I want to redo our buffs and then guard. Wait, I was going to do the defense down, but I didn't. Oh well, that got blocked by 2, so, like, end your turn anyway. He doesn't have any defense. Oh no, his defense down's still on. Yeah, I must have done it. Yes, I did it last turn. That's fine. Just catching up to previous me. He's now low on health again. We will use Energy Drain, continuing to gain ridiculous amounts of MP back. Hit him with a Mazanbarian. Elastic Calamity. Which does more, by the way, than his Force move. Which actually hits a weakness. Which is great. We'll then hit him with yet another Energy Drain. I don't know if lowering his MP does anything. I believe it did stuff in 3. As in it actually stopped them from being able to use certain moves, because your enemies did actually have MP. It seems like in this game they don't have MP. Okay, that's fine. He's gathering Magatsuhi. Do I go for the kill? Yeah, of course. Now Chiyu currently has a debuff on him, which I believe means he's unlikely to be able to hit. Let's soda that debuff. What's your weakness? Weakness is force. I might not I think I have a force shard somewhere. There we go, force shard. We'll then hit him with another one of these. Looking to maximize turns. I can hit him with Elastic Calamity this turn and be happy. Oh yeah, he's dead. Okay, we're fine. One of those. That gives us enough turns to get around to Trumpeter. Idun will then use yet another energy drain. And that's the end. Wonderful. Easy fight. Turns out all you need to do is be extremely over-leveled. We got Zeus's Essences and a large Glory Crystal. Level 96. I will take... probably... You know what, given that we're only on this route, let's go for Magic. Because that's probably the one we'll need. So this one, severe physical attack, greater effect when landing a critical. That is better than Steel Needle. Cool. Really, really, you beat me twice, you magnificent bastard. No, even if I became an albino, even then I don't know if I could take you. Fwah! Haha. Well, I know when to quit. The next world is yours to rule, and damn you, I'm actually excited to see what you do with it.
Till next time.
Just don't go getting yourself killed before you can claim your prize now.
Harvest time!
Ah, you have reaped a truly great harvest. You truly are the greatest ear of rice. And likewise, the seeds you scatter shall yield a future of unimaginable plenty. It falls to us to sow those seeds across the world. Come on, let's go.
Perfect!
That is, let us depart. And then I got her essence, and I get some experience, which doesn't really matter. Oh no, I guess Gabriel leveled up, and she leveled up.
Perfect!
To get an ability that doesn't matter. And we unlock Zeus for fusion. Ooh. We might not fuse him on this one if we don't have the bits, but it's still interesting that that's us now actually, that's our first chance of getting him. You have to beat that quest. Severe strength-based attack that ignores affinity resistance and pierces through. That's really good, as is this lower attack and defense one. He seems like somebody who could make it into our endgame squad. If this is the kind of stuff that we're walking around with, like, he could definitely make it into our endgame squad. Like, the one that we take to the True Demon fight. Definitely. Like, 100% he's somebody who could do that. Okay. He also had a full set of abilities. Wait, did that actually get... That didn't get the Analyze to go away. Oops. There we go. Oh, you know what? We got another Essence. That's what went wrong. As well with Essences. Because we got a level 76 one for Demeter. Okay. Or Demeter? Probably Demeter. So it probably sounds better. Oh, wow. She's got a unique healing move. Full HP recovery to all allies and heals above max HP. Okay, so that's got Bull rolled in. Huh. Interesting. What's her affinity? Or proficiency? Okay, so... It's gonna... Let's say we get her up to max, right? It's gonna cost her like 96 for that and 96 for Luster Candy. So, near as damn at 100. Let's say... So it costs us 200 to do a combo. That on Idun... we can do... for... 118. It's not great. I mean, the heal being on... The heal and buff being one... Sorry, not the heal and buff. The heal and overheal being on one ability is pretty nice. Like, that's a pretty nice thing. The problem is, obviously, that you want the buff as well. It could mean that if we want to split our buff and our healer, we could now do so. Like, a little bit more simply. Because we're not using... It's not one ability on one person, but... It's still like...
Welcome to the world.
I don't know. It's not as simple as you might want it to be. Right. Special Fusion Zeus. Oh. So Demeter, Thunderbird, and Dionysus. Okay. Cool. So if we were to fuse him, I'm just thinking on the special route, because my plan is, right, that I would, like, on the secret ending, or whatever we're going to call it, right? My plan is that we would probably get to just before the final boss, right, doing regular saves, and then we'd beat the final boss, and we'd come back to that save. I think that it would make a lot of sense to probably level up, Demeter before that fight, or like before we fuse into Zeus after that fight. I think that would probably make a lot of sense for us, because we'd want Zeus to get the highest stat boost that he could, and that is the easiest way to get a stat boost for him. Anyway, Abdel's back in the party. I guess we'll use the large glory crystal. I don't think 160 is enough for us to spend on anything, though. Give that to Abdel. And then, actually, I think we're at the point to end the episode. Thank you for watching. If there's anything on this route that I still need to do, apart from just walk to the end boss, let me know. But I think that we're pretty much set. We're going to go to the boss, and then if there's anything for the secret route that I'm missing, apart from just choosing the New Wa route, then let me know as well. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.